guys, so welcome back to my YouTube channel. So for today's video, we will discuss the continuation of partnership dissolution wherein the new partner will purchase an interest to the existing partner. However, the existing partner will revalue their assets. So let's start. Okay, as we discussed in the last video, if the admission of a partner is by way of purchase of interest from an existing partner, normally the amount paid by the new partner is irrelevant to his agreed capital. Kasi nga, bumili lang naman siya ng interest dun sa existing partner. However, in some cases, gusto ni new partner yung binayad niyang amount kay existing partner is equal to his agreed capital. So if that's the case, kailangan po magkaroon ng intervention para mag-equal yung kanyang agreed capital dun sa binayad niya sa existing partner. So isa sa mga way in order to meet the requirements of the new partner is by way of revaluation. Meaning we will revalue the asset of the existing partnership in order to meet the requirement of the new partner. So bibigyan natin ng example yan on the next slide. Okay, so let's have an illustration of purchase of interest. So, same na lang natin yung nakaraan. So, magbabago lang po yung scenario. So, partner A, meron tayong 20,000 pesos. Si partner B, meron tayong 10,000. P&L ratio, 80% and 20% respectively. Then, determine daw the balance of each partner after admission of C on each independent cases. Yung assumption natin dito ay C purchased 50% of A's capital for 12,000 pesos and the partners agreed to revalue the net asset before C's admission. So as you can see, ang sinasabi daw dito, bibilihin ni C yung capital ni A, 50% doon, pero amount is 12,000 pesos. As you can see, yung 50% po ng 20,000 is only 10,000. Pero gusto ni C, 12,000 daw yung makredit sa account niya kasi 50% nun bibilin niya. If that's the case, kailangan po natin i-increase yung value ng partner A capital in order to meet the requirement of C. Kaya po magkakaroon po tayo ng revaluation. So para malaman natin yung revaluation, of course, you have to determine the capital balance of A after revaluation. So para malaman natin yan, so ang gagawin nating basis is yung payment ni C kay A. So dahil ang binayad ni C kay A is 12,000, so 50% bibili niya kay A. So basically, the computation should be 12,000, which is the payment of C to A, then divided by natin sa 50%. So para makuha po natin yung 24,000. So yung 24,000, it represents the total agreed capital of A before transfer of interest. Kasi nga gusto niya 50%. So ibig sabihin, dapat daw maging 24,000 yung balance ng capital balance ni A. So kung mapapansin nyo, pag binaliktad lang natin yung formula, 24,000 times 50% is equal to 12,000, which is the agreed capital of C. So, para malaman po natin yung actual distribution, so gawa natin ang table, di ba? So, as you can see, partner A, meron siyang 20,000 before C's admission. Si B naman, 10,000, then ang total natin is 30,000. So, na-compute natin sa taas, after revaluation daw, dapat yung capital ni A maging 24,000 para makuha yung 12,000 na total agreed capital ni C. So, ibig sabihin, from 20,000 magiging 24,000. So, magkakaroon po tayo ng revaluation kay partner A ng 4,000 pesos. So, para makuha po natin yung total revaluation ng partnership, so gagamitin po natin, of course, yung P&L ratio. So, 4,000, it represents 80% of the P&L ratio of the revaluation itself. So, para makuha po natin yung total revaluation ng partnership is that the computation should be 4,000 divided by 80% para makuha po natin yung total revaluation ng transaction. So, 4,000 divided by 80%, makukuha po natin dyan yung 5,000 pesos, which is the total revaluation. So, since revaluation to, hindi po magkakaroon ng revaluation si new partner. Ang bibigyan nyo lang po yung old partners lang, which is si A and B. Since 5,000 yung total revaluation, yung remaining amount, ibibigay po natin yan kay B. So, mapupunta kay B ay 1,000 or kaya naman 5,000 times 20%. So, basically, after revaluation, ang amount na pupunta kay A is 24,000 which is na-compute natin kanina. Kay B naman, magiging 11,000 kasi 10,000 plus 1,000. So, ang total capital balance natin after revaluation is 35,000 pesos kasi magkaroon tayo ng revaluation na 5,000. So, since nalatag na natin yung mga amount after evaluation, so pwede na po tayo pupunta doon sa transfer. So, sabi dyan, 50% ng A mapupunta kay C. So, 24,000 times 50%. So 12,000, mababawasan natin yung capital ni A, ibibigay naman natin kay C. So as you can see, wala po yung effect dun sa total capital kasi nagkaroon lang naman po ng transfer of ownership. So after the transfer, this will be the new balances. Kay A, magiging 12,000 kasi 24 minus 12,000 equals 12,000. Kay B, dahil hindi naman siya kasali sa transaction, so ang capital balance niya after the transfer remains the same na 11,000. Nagkaroon lang siya ng additional 1,000 kasi nagkaroon po tayo ng revaluation. Si C naman, so 12,000 kasi ayun yung binayad niya which is equal to his agreed capital and his amount paid. So ang total po natin after the transfer is 35,000 pesos. So since nalatag na po natin yung data, yung table, so pwede na po natin i-recognize yung ating transaction or i-record na natin siya sa libro. Ang i-record lang po natin dito is yung revaluation portion and the transfer part. For the revaluation portion, of course, ang ating entry lang naman dyan is ganito lang. So, the-debit ka po ng goodwill if applicable or kaya naman we have to find an identifiable asset or specific property, plant, and equipment. So, yung total amount to be debited is 5,000 pesos kasi nga magkakaroon po tayo ng revaluation. So, yung breakdown po ng revaluation natin, ibibigay kay A yung 4,000. Then, yung kay B naman is yung 1,000 pesos. So, since na-record na natin yung revaluation, ang next step is to record the transfer which is the purchase of C to A. So, ang ating recording lang naman po niyan is simple lang. So, debit ka ng A capital, 12,000 pesos. Then, credit ka ng C capital, 12,000 pesos. Okay, so let's have another illustration. Yeah. So, in this case, C purchased 25% of partnership from partners for 10,000 pesos. So, the partners agree to revalue the net asset before C's admission. So, sa illustration natin na to, so instead of C purchasing interest from A, so bibili po siya sa lahat ng partners. However, ang ibabayad niya lang is 10,000 pesos. So, ganun lang din po yung approach, kaya lang idadamay na po natin yung lahat ng partners. So, basically, ang magiging basis natin is yung capital balances ng partnership. So, sa case natin, ang capital balance ng partnership before C's admission is 30,000 pesos. So, basically, bibili niya daw po is yung 25% ng 30,000 pesos. So, pag kinuha po natin yan, 30,000 times 25%, ang lalabas po is 7,500. However, yung ibabayad niya po kasi is 10,000 pesos. So, dahil 10,000 pesos ang ibabayad niya, so there should be a revaluation to be made. So, para malaman po natin yung revaluation, sa case natin ngayon, ang magiging basis po natin is yung binayad ni C, pero ang i-compute na po natin is yung total partnership capital. So, ang gagawin po natin to get the total agreed capital of the partnership, 10,000 divided by 25%, yung gustong makuhang percentage ni C. So, ang ating total agreed capital of the partnership should be 40,000 pesos. So, pag binaliktad natin yung formula, so 40,000 pesos times 25%, so ang mapupunta po kay CI, 10,000 pesos which represents yung kanyang ibinayad na 10,000 pesos. So, pag ginawan po natin yung table yan for proper distribution, so partner A, B, and C, capital balance before evaluation and before transfer, 20,000 kay A, 10,000 kay B, so total of 30,000 pesos. So, as we computed earlier, so ang total agreed capital ng partnership after revaluation is 40,000 pesos. So, ibig sabihin, i-distribute po natin yung revaluation between the old partners. So, meron tayong A and meron tayong B. So, yung total revaluation po natin, of course, 40,000 minus 30,000. So, ang total revaluation should be recorded is 10,000 pesos. So, yung 10,000 pesos po, i-distribute po natin yan based dun sa P&L ratio ng old partners. So, bibigyan natin si A at si B. Hindi po bibigyan si C kasi C ay papasok pa lamang. So, new partner, so hindi po siya kasama sa revaluation. So, 10,000 times 80%, ang mapupunta po kay A ay 8,000 pesos. Kay B naman po is 10,000 times 20%, so mapupunta sa kanya ay 2,000. So, basically, after revaluation, the capital balance of A should be 28,000. Kay B naman po ay 12,000. So since okay na po yung balances after revaluation, so pwede na po tayong tumuloy dun sa transfer. So yung transfer daw 25% ay mapupunta kay C galing dun sa dalawang partners. So ibig sabihin 25% ng 28,000 mapupunta kay C. Tapos yung 25% naman ng 12,000 ni B mapupunta rin siya kay C kasi nga binili ni C yung 25% interest ng mga partners. So basically, ang kukuhain natin kay A ay 7,000 computed as follows. 28,000 times 25%. Kay B naman, 12,000 times 25%. So 3,000 yun. So 7,000, 3,000. So in total, 10,000 po ililipat natin kay C. So para makuha naman yung capital balance after transfer, simply deduct 7,000 from 28,000 kay A, then 3,000 from 12,000 kay B. Ibig sabihin, the capital balance of A after the transfer should be 21,000. Kay B naman, 9,000. Then kay C, 10,000. So yung total capital natin after transfer kay C is 10,000. So the total capital of the partnership after the transfer is 40,000 pesos. So pag na-recognize po natin yung dalawang entries, yung una sa revaluation, yung pangalawa dun sa transfer of interest. So sa revaluation, ni-record lang po natin debit tayo ng goodwill or kaya naman any identifiable asset or for example, property and equipment. So, debit tayo ng 10,000 pesos kasi ayun yung total revaluation. Then, credit tayo ng A capital, 8,000. Kay B capital, 2,000. So, tandaan, hindi po sinasama si new partner kasi ang revaluation is available lang sa mga old partners. So, next, i-record naman natin yung transfer. So, transfer of interest from partners A and B to C. So, debit lang tayo ng A capital, 7,000. B capital, 3,000. And credit tayo ng C capital which is 10,000 pesos.